Hello everybody, welcome back to another weekly vlog. This one is going to be a little bit different because I am not at home. Luisa and I have actually gone away for a little midweek getaway. So of course I had to bring you guys along, and I'm also going to show you where we're staying too because it is really cute. We love to stay in little tiny houses, and we've actually stayed at two others. This is Luisa. Come say hi.
Hello.
So clearly it's like very cold in Melbourne at the moment. So we've actually stayed at two tiny houses, or three tiny houses actually, before this one. And the one that we're actually staying at today is made by a girl, her name's Amy. And I know that she was on Survivor like 10 years ago. And then I have a feeling she was off the block too, which I only found out the other day. But before we give you a little tiny house tour, I actually have to get everything out of the car. And also I have to show you the tiny house tour before we make a mess. The company is called Tiny Stays, hence the tiny houses. And like I said before, that we have stayed at a few. They're really cute. They're kind of like a luxury off-grid cabin. I need to make sure that we don't get it too dirty because it's very muddy where we are at the moment. So we're just outside of Heathcote, which is a wine country in Victoria. Normally, like the wine country that we live near is Yarra Valley. So it's nice to go and explore a different wine region. But before Lewis and I mess it all up and make it extremely dirty, I'm going to give you a bit of a house tour. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but we're kind of at the bottom of this valley here, and there's lots of clouds in the distance. I think that in the morning we actually may be in the clouds, and it's surrounded by rocks. So this is, I think, the Tiny Stays Valley tiny house. It's got like a really cute pink door. On the outside you do get a fire pit, which Lewis is currently starting or trying to start the fire because it's so cold. And then you do also get a picnic table too. It is a bit wet at the moment because it rained, I don't know, it must have rained like an hour or so ago. And then coming up, you've got this really cute little door. I'm just going to pop in the code. Now we have actually had to put down this rug just to make sure that like we don't get it too muddy, because like this is only from being here for 5 minutes and it's already like putrid. So this tiny house is run from solar, therefore it is completely off-grid. All of the water that's heated up and all of the gas obviously is like a natural element from the earth that we can use. I'll start with like the bed. So this is pretty much it. I'm just going to give you like a little round. This is it. It's a tiny house. It's so cold. Excuse my appearance. So here is the bed over here. It's really nice and comfy. It is a queen, which is really nice to have with a tiny house because obviously this does take up a lot of space. You don't really have a lot of dining area. There's no TV, nothing like that. So it is really nice to get off social media, get off the laptop, like kind of not interact with anybody apart from the people who you are staying with. And we've stayed, all of the tiny houses that we've actually stayed at are really nice and comfy. They've also given us some extra blankets too. So these are the towels that we'll obviously be using, and these are the blankets because we'll obviously become very cold. In summer it does have a fan. However, when we stayed here in summer, it was quite warm and we found that the fan didn't do too much to cool us down. They do come with blinds, which is nice. However, I'm pretty sure, oh no, this door does. So this front door in the last tiny house that we stayed at did not have a blind. So when the sun rose, we would wake up with the sun, which was really nice, but we ended up like leaving probably more tired than rested. Heading over into the kitchen. So this is the whole kitchen. It's actually quite big. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. If you have been following me for a while, you might actually recognize this kitchen set. It's actually from IKEA. We bought it to put into our studio. We actually bought this half. The amazing thing that this tiny house comes with is some water bottles, really necessary during the winter months. And then under here is the fridge. I'm not sure if you get anything, maybe just some milks. Oh yeah, so you get a bottle of water and the milk. Sometimes the water in the tiny houses can taste a little bit funny because of the chemicals that they put in to clean it. You get a whole bunch of cleaning all of the equipment and everything in here. Nice bin. You do have to take every bit of rubbish with you, so just keep that in mind. Up on the top, you've got some wine glasses. Oh, I've just noticed that they're two completely different wine glasses. That's kind of annoying. Some nice mugs, which is really good. Comes with a little pink bows, some little crosswords, some glassware, tea, coffee and sugar, and also just some little books too. Lots of fake plants around. Huge salt and pepper. And then this is the gas cooker. It actually cooks the food pretty well. It's just like a normal stove at home. And then under here, you've got all of the plates, bowls, Glad wrap, everything. And then all of the oils, tomato sauce, fire safety. There's also some games up here too. And then in this drawer is just all the cutlery. So everything that you need to cook a meal with. That is our wine that we brought with us. It also has this really cool sink. It's like this pulley out thing where you can get right into the corners and clean it properly. And then just some hand soap. Going over into the bathroom, it is very small. So this is the shower here. It does come with shampoo, body wash, conditioner, all that good stuff here. And then you've obviously got the tiny, tiny sink. Just some cleaning things under here. So this toilet is completely compostable, which means that if you go number 2, you have to put some of this tan bark stuff on top of your poop, so then it doesn't smell. If you do number 1s, you don't have to flush or anything. Like, there is no flush button. Yeah, it doesn't stink at all. You just have to make sure that you keep the lid closed. That's all. But yeah, this is the tiny house. It's kind of like glamping, but you're not in a tent, you're in like an actual building. But yeah, there's no heating in here or no air conditioning, so it's really not for the faint-hearted. But it's just, I don't know, I really like it. It's really cute, and when it like rains or storms, you can like hear it on the roof, kind of like a tent, but at least you know that it's not going to flood. Alright, I'm going to check to see how Lewis is going with the fire. Hopefully he's got it lit. Oh, he has. He has got it lit. How cool. While Lewis mans the fire, here he is, I am going to go check out the area. You can probably see that like we're surrounded by like boulders, which I didn't even know that boulders like this even really like existed in Victoria. There's lots of wombat poop, so hopefully that means that we'll be able to see like some wombats. I've already seen a whole bunch of kangaroos already, but so I'm up on the hill. Where's the tiny house? It's all the way down there. Dude, that was quick. Let's see what's on the other side. I kind of want to trek up like this hill here, but I don't know if I'm going to get much of a better view. There is honestly so much. Holy moly, look at these mushrooms. They're huge. Okay, so you can see that like we are actually quite high up in a valley. I'm gonna try and get to the top. Abort mission, it's way too slippery and I don't want to die on this trip. Oh, I should have got... For dinner, I just made like packet mac and cheese with some tuna. I added chili flakes, paprika, and salt and powder with I think a little bit of garlic powder. We always kind of have this whenever we go away because it's like a really hot dish. Like, it's not healthy by any means, but it's always really, really warm and it stays warm outside. Cheers. Well, you can see that steam. You just tell how cold it is down here. Ooh! It's quite spicy. But if you ever go on a camping trip, cook something like this. Super easy. It took me 10 minutes and it's really yum. Good morning, everybody. The time is 11:49 and we have like just only really got out of bed. We woke up at about 8. We had such a good night's sleep, but it was very, very cold in the middle of the night. Like, it was really cold. I think it got down to maybe like 3 degrees or something. However, this place is really good because they actually give you like hot water bottles. I filled it up at like 8 o'clock this morning and it's still quite warm. It like comes with a cozy, so then like you don't burn your skin or anything. But yeah, I'm really happy that this place actually did come with a hot water bottle like this. I had a really good shower this morning. The shower's obviously a lot smaller than like a normal one, but the pressure was really good, nice and hot too. I haven't like brushed my hair or anything. We're about to go and explore Heathcote, which is a small winery town just outside of where we're staying. It is pretty quiet during the week though, so we're staying Tuesday to Wednesday, and a lot of the wineries are actually only open on Saturdays and Sundays, which we didn't really realize that when we booked. That's okay. We are going to instead go maybe look at like a couple of lookouts. We're going to maybe just walk around the town to see what's around, and then we are going to have some lunch at a pub. Okay, I'm gonna put my beanie on. I don't know if I'm going to really wear my beanie with my hair because it's all wet, but hopefully when I'm in the car it'll dry it up a little bit. I'm going to turn you around. I don't know if you can see, like there's sheep down there. Can you see them? That's as far as I can zoom in. You may not be able to see them really well. There's lots and lots of sheep around, and then like up the top there's lots of rocks. I was really expecting to see lots of kangaroos, but I actually haven't seen any today. I was also really expecting to see a lot of like rabbits, wild rabbits, but I haven't seen any of those either. I did read in the guest book that someone had seen a wombat. I really want to see one. I love them. They're so cute. They're just like big fat rocks. We were just driving and look, we've came across a whole bunch of little Shetland ponies. If you guys don't know me very well, I absolutely love horses. This just like brings me so much joy. Are you loving this, Lewis? Mm-hmm. They're so cute. Shetland ponies are like notorious for being a little bit cheeky. These ones are so friendly. Oh my gosh. I'm in love.
Are they all little Sebastians?
I think so.
I've never seen so many.
Me either. Yeah, come over for a pat.
This one looks a bit rebellious.
Give it a pat, babe. You can see the sun rising, like in that corner over there. It's like 3 degrees or something right now. It's very cold. But the outlook of this place, like the camera's not even picking up all of the red from the sun. Yesterday we woke up in the clouds and this morning it's like clear with only a few clouds a little bit higher up in the sky. So pretty.